Good morning, students. In last video, we had discussed about the BlueJ, how to write coding in BlueJ application, and different type of variables, operators of BlueJ. In this video, we are going to discuss about the new topic, that's a network concept. You must have noticed different type of network in your daily life. In general, a network is a group of devices linked to one another. Here you can see the different devices are linked together. Let's see the concept of network with the help of some example. The network of banks and ATMs for financial transaction, mobile and landline telephone network for communication, network of railway lines and road for land transportation, television radio network for broadcasting the program. These network play a vital role in your life to fulfill the requirement of communication. So now let's discuss about what is computer network. A computer network is a system for communication among computers and peripherals that are connected together to exchange information and share devices. The information includes the sharing of files, images, and songs, and so on from one computer to another. Here in the image, you can see how the different computers are connected with each other through the wire or wireless. And in computer term, one term comes stand-alone computers. It means that computer is not connected to any network. Any computer that is a part of network is known as node or client of that network. Now let's see advantage of computer network. First one, data sharing. The data can be easily shared in network so that other user can access it when it is needed. Sharing and transferring file within network are very fast. Peripheral devices can be shared, connected to computer in a network with other computers on a network. This reduces the cost of hardware. For example, printer for printout, DVD writer to burn a CD or DVD of other computer on the on a network can be shared. You can also share some hard drives of one computer to store the files from the another computer in that computer. A storage media sharing. Just like I said, you can also share the hard disk. In a client server environment, data from client computer can be directly stored on the server computer. This practice reduces the problem of data redundancy. It means redundancy. It means duplicacy. Data backup is easy and fast because it is stored on central storage drive instead of individual computer. Because the data is stored in the one single central computer, so it can be easily shared by the different users. Next one, communication. Using a network, you can communicate with other people using instant messaging tools. If you are using the mobile phone, you are also a part of that network of that particular service provider. You are using internet, it is one kind of a network. Next thing, network components. Which components you need to form a network? First one, network interface card. It is also known as NIC card or LAN card. A network interface card is a computer hardware device designed to allow computers to communicate over a network. The NIC, it means the network interface card, contains the electronic circuitry required to communicate using a wired connection. For example, Ethernet or wireless connection, just like a Wi-Fi. A network interface card is also known as network adapter or local area network adapter. It means LAN adapter. Here is a figure of LAN card. The next one, Ethernet cable and connector. An Ethernet cable is a twisted pair cable containing 8 wires. It is crimped with connector at both the ends. The Ethernet cable is a twisted cable for 8 twisted cables. It means pair of 4 different colors. The color is white orange. It means ki white cable wire with an orange strip, then orange and blue and white blue and green and white green and brown and white brown. White brown or white green or white blue, it means ki there's a white cable with strip of that particular color. So this is pair of 4 pair of cables, wires in Ethernet cable. Next thing, modem. It stands for modulator and demodulator. Modem is a device that enables a computer to transmit the data through telephone or cable lines. A modem modulates outgoing signal from one computer, from a computer to analog signals for a conventional copper twisted pair telephone line, and demodulates the incoming analog signal and converts it to digital signal for the digital device. This is a figure of modem. Type of network. First one, personal network. The computer network can be classified into 4 categories. Personal area network is a PAN, local area network is a LAN, and metropolitan area network is a MAN, and wide area network is a WAN, and campus area network CAN. So let's discuss first with the personal area network. A personal area network is a computer network which is used by a single person for communication among the computer devices. For example, printers, fax machines, telephones or scanners are the computer devices used with a PAN. The reach of a PAN is few meters only. Typically, this is used at home or in a small office. The devices are commonly connected here through wire or Wi-Fi. Now, next one is local area network, so LAN. A local area network covers a small geographic area such as home, office, any building. They are used within a smaller geographic range and have limited communication lines. LAN have higher data transfer rate. It is useful for sharing resources like files, printers, and other applications. LAN can be set up using wireless media also. This is example of LAN. Now, next one, the metropolitan area network. A metropolitan area network is a large network that usually spans a city but does not extend the boundaries of immediate town, city or metropolitan area. Data transfer rate in metropolitan area network is little slower than the local area network. The distance covered by this kind of network enables a large number of users to communicate with each other in the network. For example, network set up by the MTNL in Delhi, Mumbai, and cable TV network in your city. Next one, the wide area network. A wide area network is a geographically independent communication network. It covers a large geographical area. Uh, for example, a network between two or more countries. A wide area network may be privately owned or rented. It has lower data transmission rate. For example, your internet connection, yeah, any mobile networks set up by different companies. This is one kind of WAN. Next, the campus or corporate area network. A campus or corporate area network is located in a larger premises, such as college, campus, or large corporate office, which has multiple buildings. Each building may have their LAN, and all the LANs connect together to make a CAN. It's a campus area network. A campus area network is a set of multiple LANs. Campus area networks mostly run on mix of wireless and cable connectivity. It can be even include a network of multiple campuses around a large area. There is some other types of network also present there. So, storage area network. This is a network of high-speed server that store all the data in large multinational organizations. They provide service of powerful storage media to store huge bulk of data. Users access them just like they access their computer's hard disk. Enterprise Private Network, EPN. These are the huge WAN which are owned and managed privately by the organizations such as media houses, several large multinational companies. Next one, the virtual private network. When it is when those devices which are not a part of private network connect with it remotely, then it is called virtual private network, VPN. It is used in organizations to allow the workers connect from remote locations. User can connect with their personal computer to their office computer using a virtual private network. This is a highly secure and a privately owned setup of network where outsiders cannot get access. Next one, system area network. This network is not used by user directly. It is high-speed connection between the various server computers to share data. This is helpful to provide speedy access to all the resources on the network in large organizations. Okay, so these are some type of networks. That's all for today. Thank you.